Hi, this is Megan Keene with Avid Artist Relations here in Austin, Texas for South by Southwest 2011. And I am here with Paul Friedmann, producer of Caught Inside, which is part of the Emerging Visions section of the film festival. So Paul, tell me a little bit about how you got involved with Caught Inside.
Adam and I own a commercials production company, and we've been working together 10 years. And one of the things we've always done is encourage our directors to do features outside commercial work. Okay. And so this time I said, let's fund it, let's do it ourselves. Wow. So we put a hand in our pocket and together started on an amazing roller coaster ride. It's nuts. It's very cool and very nuts.
And so as a producer, what were some of the obstacles that you guys came across along the way?
Look, the biggest thing for a first-time filmmaker is to come up with a project that you can achieve. I mean, I've always said to young directors that come to see us, you've got to do the most outstanding job on your first job. You've got to make them, you know, to the directors that are in our family, Lee Tamahori, who did Once Were Warriors, that was his, and Nikki Caro, who I've just been working with, did Whale Rider. You know, they're standout films with amazing performances. So Adam basically wrote a script that we could achieve. I love the fact that he said, we're going to the Maldives to shoot, and I went, well, what a perfect way to get actors. In fact, the actors signed on. One of them keeps saying he signed on without reading the script. I'm not sure, but it got a crew. We had a really small crew, a small cast. It got them to this amazing. I mean, the Republic of the Maldives, and no one's really said this yet, have been amazing. They were extraordinarily courteous and generous to us, and it was that kind of started the ball rolling. That we made that commitment, and everyone else just jumped on board. I mean, Adam's amazing in terms of getting people on board.
And so how did you have production set up? What cameras were you shooting on? How did production work?
Okay, well, when we first set up, we wanted to go red because we didn't want film out in the tropics. It was too expensive, bottom line. So we looked at red, and the issues that we were having in Australia, because we shot this in 2008, and at the time the workflow wasn't good for any of the post side of things, and we used Avid. Our editors, Alexander Franceschi, I'm sure Adam will talk about. They're a complete Avid suite, and they do thousands of commercials and films for us. So with the issue with red, we then investigated this Sony XD-HD 700 camera, which a lot of the TV stations are using to shoot drama in Australia with, and it's really robust. It's handheld, on the shoulder, and it was the perfect camera. And the beautiful part was that you could take the disc in the Avid, with a system with Avid, and it would suck an entire disc in like 10 minutes, wow. Which for the editing guys was unheard of because they're normally like real time. So they were going, okay, it's sunk for us. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And you mean I've got all the footage in 12 minutes? It was fantastic. So it was brilliant.
And so for you as a producer, how important is that in terms of saving time and getting through things quickly?
Cost-wise, it's huge. On the boat, what they were doing each night is the DP would do this transfer so everyone could watch rushes, and the beautiful part was because it's on this Blu-ray disc, it's actually louder. I ride a Ducati and that was louder. Awesome. Yeah, well, the workflow is really, really vital because you just want, the guys all just want to get into it. They want to get everything in their bins, get it all laid out, get it all set up, and it just easy was the kind of. And
so how was it, you guys are all finished, and when you found out that you had been accepted to screen here at South by Southwest?
We were just really sad about it, you know. It just was so, it was awesome because it's such a good festival for us. You know, it so suits the film. It's a funny film because in the last half hour people are really, really silent, and I've watched from the back of audiences on so many occasions, and it's the same everywhere. Everyone sort of walks out and goes, wow, you know, the performances are, it looks beautiful, it's beautifully cut, and the performance from Ben, who plays Bull, is just, it's so captivating, it's so powerful. So and Austin's a cool town, man. We did the Sydney Film Festival, and that was great. In your own hometown, you're really welcomed, and we've had exactly the same experience here. You know, everybody from we invited the receptionist at our hotel to the. It's cool. She loved the film, but that's what we want. We're more interested this time because it's the first time an audience outside of Sydney, of Australia, has seen the film. To stand in North America in a cinema here and see the reaction, that's what we love, and that's what it's been fantastic.
And so, if people aren't able to make it out here for the festival, how do they keep up with what's going on with Caught Inside?
We have a website, www.courtinside.com.au. We've got Facebook as well, which is Caught Inside. Twitter's just happening now. We've got a distributor in Australia, ArcLight, and so that it'll go theatrical in August this year, I think it is, mid-August. And part of being at South by Southwest is we're talking to distributors here and sort of sorting out deals and working out time frames.
Very good. Well, congratulations. Be sure to check out Caught Inside, either here at the festival or when it's in a theater near you. And stay tuned for more from South by Southwest 2011.